It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee tonight. The first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Corbin Burns, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
So 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Juan Lagares as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. They'll start things here at 316. 3 homers. And 11 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lagares is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0. Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers 0. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Stepping up now, Hernan Perez. Career numbers versus Syndergaard, batting .500, 4 for 8. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Perez, 28 years old, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. And at first for him following the one-out single.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back to give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth,
So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Count is 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball
and
1.
that misses for ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're so far.
So the first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Digging in, Luis Guillorme. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting up, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Coming to the plate now, Noah Syndergaard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Moustakas has it. Throw over to Aguilar at first to take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the... And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's a .375 hitter. He also has 1 home run. A ball and no strikes. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7. No fielder. Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Nimmo, playing here in his age 26 season, starts the day as the second leading vote getter amongst left fielders in all-star balloting, so we may see him be honored as such this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The center
and
fielder,
with that, we
12,
give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Two and 1 to Juan Lagares. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1, 2, 3, but they're on top 1.
We're back now for the Brewers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Ready now, Corbin Burns. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and one strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So two away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. We begin the top of the fourth.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. In now, Peter Alonso. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Conforto aboard here at first with nobody out. A line shot to third base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting,
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. One ball, no strikes to count. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
In the air now, out to right field. After it is Yelich. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 13, second base.
At the plate, Luis Guillorme. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Comes set, the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is over, and that retires the side. 2 left for the Mets. Leading off the inning, Hernan Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Lays off 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. In there, now the throw. Not in time.
think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Yelich stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Noah Syndergaard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Yelich is there, 1 away.
Now jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off-speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Softly hit to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
1-0.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Mike Moustakas is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now in the box, Ryan Braun. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. The second for one. Back to first, and Braun is retired on the double play ball.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
Breaking ball that drops
No
in for
ball.
a strike.
1 strike.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Corbin Burns. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-0 the count. Grandal leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Fielded cleanly on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0. Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off here in this 1-1 contest. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down there alone, your head doesn't split.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's by him for strike 1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, number 6.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
No.
And a ball, 1-0. In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1. On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order hasn't worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Ready once again, Hernan Perez. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. Ball one to start the at-bat. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Perez stands at first with one out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Hit to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ground ball left side. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Standing in now, Luis Guillorme, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Next to the net.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Junior Guerra comes on now and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box, Noah Syndergaard. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. King is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 12.
Digging in now, Juan Lagares. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is you jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
As a look, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A bullet to first base.
He's in there.
Throwing behind the runner. Not in time.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 7th inning stretch time upcoming. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2.
A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Rosario backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Striding in once again, Peter Alonso. He was a ground out victim last time up. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
No strike.
Hard hit ball to short. Perez is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 6.
Ready for another shot now. Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Ball 3.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, 41.
Ben Gamble will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Runners on first with one down. And that's a cold strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Here it comes, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2
Wow,
strikes.
I want that one if I'm on the bump. Well, let's be real. I want all the close ones.
Curveball grounded towards second. And he has some trouble with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
0-1 the count. Braun at second. Gamble at first. One gone. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1. They're down 2-0. Jacob Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Barnes, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cain is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Guillorme, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Noah Syndergaard. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air to center. After it is Kane. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mets digging in and looking for more. Hernan Perez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a liner. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich.
No, that's a ball.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
No strike.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Strike called, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First delivery to him on the way. Slider laid off for a ball.
1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Swing and a liner. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
I'm set with the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Perez over at second. Yelich is over at first with 1 away. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 to him now. Left side, but well foul. Fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lagares is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares on the run, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard wins his 3rd of the season. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
the final life.